The dust has not yet settled for Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. The claims of his impeachment last 1 month has been terrorizing the airwaves. But many thought that it was over and that Gachagua now will rest after what happened last week when Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, together with the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Ruto, toured the Mt.Kenya region, and Gachagua was the Mt.Kenya leader that took President William Ruto to visit the Mt.Kenya region, where they both visited Embu County, Kirinyaga County, Nyeri County, and Murang'a County. But things seems to have taken a new turn after about 60 members of parliament met, and they are now taking another step towards removing Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua as the Mt.Kenya kingpin politics. The ongoing power struggle between President William Ruto and his deputy Rigathi Gachagua continues despite the impeachment plan being sidelined. Although a truce was declared last week following a state house meeting attended by nearly 60 members of parliament from Gachagua's stronghold. The Standard newspaper, as of today, published an article that the pause in direct confrontations was merely a shift in strategy. Instead of a direct assault, more discreet methods are now being employed to avoid elevating the deputy to the stature of a political kingpin. The impeachment process was altered when the president of state called leaders of Mt.Kenya to withdraw their attempt to remove him. According to the sources, this was because Gachagua was able to shift the tide in his favor by playing the victim, which might hurt the president's chance of winning re-election in 2027. Now, the president was between a rock and a hard place because he wanted to appease the MPs and the electorate who seemed inclined with Gachagua, as witnessed during the tour, an MP told the Standard Media Group. Now, even though the MPs have put their ambitious plan on hold, they appear to have devised a new strategy to challenge Gachagua. These legislatures, primarily from the Mt.Kenya region, are now using vernacular radio stations and TV stations to portray the deputy president as being against the people. Meanwhile, women leaders have reorganized and launched women empowerment projects where Gachagua's name frequently comes up in discussions. On Tuesday, Laikipia East Member of Parliament Mwangi Kionjori appeared on Inoro FM, where he linked Gachagua to undermining the government and speaking negatively about it. The MP revealed that following the forum with the president, they chose to engage the president directly on the development agenda, despite the fact that he stated that Gachagua had no monopoly on making noise to others, which might be taken as a plan to confront him head-on. He also said that Mt.Kenya members of parliament would be attending a retreat in Naivasha before starting on political tours in the region. And Murang'a women representative Betty Maina was hosting 12 women leaders in a women empowerment project that turned out to be a forum to combat Gachagua. We have decided to be on the side of the president and focus on development and not the side of empty rhetoric. We do not want politics of fighting elected leaders, Anwar Muratha said at the forum. Now, this is a clear indication that the dust has not settled for Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Gachagua last week was hard lecturing leaders from the Mt.Kenya region politics and telling them that they should keep their divisive politics in their WhatsApp groups and avoid taking that nonsense on the ground or in the villages where the people that elected President William Ruto are, telling them that they should know Gachagua and President William Ruto are the leaders of the nation and they themselves only have the say over the politics of the Republic of Kenya. Yes, this is what has been portrayed by Gachagua, and this is what has mostly made people realize that, you know what, we thought that the dust had settled. We thought that Kimani Ichung'wah had rested on the impeachment plan together with Didi Nyoro, that they will not again be spearheading the politics against Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. But it seems that, we are not letting him off the hook, because they have realized Gachagua continues to win the people's heart in the Mt.Kenya region. And these 12 women leaders that are said to have reorganized themselves, you shall remember that a few months ago, last year, these same women leaders went ahead to organize themselves in groups where they went ahead to call out the young men and women of the Mt.Kenya region politics. Yeah, pointing fingers at them and calling them Mungiki, which brought out a conversation that has not yet been settled in the Mt.Kenya region. Betty Maina, being the women representative of Murang'a, she has always had an upper hand in disobeying the rules and disobeying what Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua stands for in the Mt.Kenya region politics. Remembering that this is not only about Betty, but also her husband, Eric Wamombi, who is a representative of Madira constituency, where Rigathi Gachagua was a member of parliament before he was elected or selected into office by the president as his deputy president. Now, this means that the battle is still on, that Gachagua is not resting, that he should take these threats serious, or he will lose the touch with the people. The meeting that they had in the Mt.Kenya region last week was a meeting to portray that there is still unity between Gachagua and the president. But those were sideshow politics which have been termed null and void by these leaders from the same region where Gachagua sees himself as the kingpin of the place. Now that's what's up and that's what's trending. Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Celeb Corner KE, as we continue keeping you updated with the politics of this country.